Hi, my name is Patrick. This video is to tell you about the right mindset during the CAT exam. That can make a lot of difference how you perform. I mean, people who come under stress in the CAT exam can ruin the examination, but people who are less stressed, I mean, everyone gets stressed, but if you're less stressed and if you have a right mindset, you can raise your performance right from below 70 percentile to maybe a 99 percentile. I've seen students doing that. But the right mindset is important, I mean, to crack the examination. So let's look at what do you mean by the right mindset. So remember two things that I normally say. One is everything happens for the best. I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, in the Three Idiots movie, he says all is well. I mean, basically it means that whatever happens happens for the best. You may not be realized, but somewhere eventually everything happens for something that is good for you. I mean, there is also a quote by or a speech by Steve Jobs. I mean, connect the dots. If you read that, it basically tells you that whatever you do in the past, somewhere will help you in the future. And you're an alchemist. Okay? When you want something, the whole universe conspires in order to for you to achieve it. And somewhere or the other, you'll achieve it. That's a quote from the alchemist. If you want something, you will get it. So remember these two things before you go for the exam. I mean, that will help you maybe to get less stressed. I mean, this exam is just one way, but as long as you've worked hard and done something, you will achieve your goals. Now, coming to a few examples, I'm just examples just to tell you that CAT is not everything. I mean, doing well in CAT is important. I'm not saying no, but if CAT doesn't go well, it doesn't mean that you are lost. Just to give you an example, saying that when you go for the exam, go with the open mind. Just to give you an example, when I went for the CAT exam or any exam, I said, okay, if not this, the next attempt. I mean, that's what I tell people. Just do your best in this attempt, have a proper strategy in place, but be open for the next exam. I mean, it's saying that I'll do my best, but if it's okay if I don't do well in this exam, I always have one more way to go. That will help you to reduce stress and do well. Just to give you a few examples of, I mean, I had a student who didn't do well in CAT. I mean, he had got only 2 percentile in the verbal section in the CAT. I mean, 2 percentile is really, really low. He couldn't believe himself, but yeah, he got 2 percentile in verbal section. But he managed to crack SNAP and got into SIB in Pune, Symbiosis Pune, which is the best college in Pune. So basically, and did well. I mean, it's a good college, and he did well in his career, went about doing well, and got. Another example, a student who, I mean, did not do well in CAT. I mean, I had a student, basically, not even CAT, not even that exam. She had got a call from SPJ in SPJMR, but couldn't go for the interview because they had a criteria saying that you need to have an 85 percentile in your either CAT or ZAT to come for the interview. But she couldn't get an 85 percentile in both CAT and ZAT. It was lower than 85 percentile, and she was heartbroken. And she prepared seriously, wrote the CTA exam, got into Bajaj. I mean, she stood rank 8 and got into Bajaj. From there, she got into a best marketing company, Hindustan Unilever. I mean, and she's doing extremely well out there. I mean, it shows that just getting into CAT need not be end to your career. You can still achieve your career. I mean, anyway, if she had gone crack CAT, she would still got into Hindustan Unilever. She got into that company and she did really well in the company, and she's doing really well as such right now. So CAT is not the end all. Again, I have a student who missed Bajaj for one rank in 2 years. I mean, first year he missed by one mark, a few ranks, 4, 5 ranks, but missed it. He wrote the CAT CT again to get into Bajaj. He missed by one rank. I mean, cut off was some 18 rank, he was 19 rank. Okay, but he gave one more time, and third time he got into Bajaj. AVIMS. Okay, third time he got into Bajaj, but it was good that he got into Bajaj in the third attempt because when the first 2 years passed out, that time recession was going on in the market. Placements were not extremely good. It was okay, good placements, but decent. But when he passed out, the placements were really good. He got into a good bank and did really well in that case. I mean, lucky that he got into Bajaj in the year which he got. Lucky that he missed Bajaj by one rank. At that point of time, he must have thought, oh, I missed Bajaj. But the fact that he got in the year which he got in helped him to get good placements and then ensure that good career. Okay, another example, last example about a student not doing well in CAT. I mean, studied extremely hard in the first year, managed to get only 50 percentile in CAT. Okay, heartbroken, not this one. Took up a job and started studying for CAT again. But again, number of hours were less. Again, wrote the CAT, got close to 90 percentile, around 89, 90 percentile, got into a college called Goa Institute of Management. Not among the top, but a good college. From there, she got a summer placement in a company which also looked at hiring people from top IIMs, etc. And she was the one of the very few who got a PPO from the company. While a lot of people from the top IIMs did not get a PPO. I mean, people who came from the top IIM, Bajaj, etc., did not get a PPO. And she's doing really well out there. So though she did not do well, but eventually she was managed to get into a company, her dream job, and she's doing extremely well out there. So it is not that if you do badly in CAT, it's the end all. What's important is, I mean, everything happens for the best. Even if you don't do well in CAT, I'm sure if you work hard, your target will be achieved some way or the other. But yes, I'm not saying I'm praying for that. I'm sure you'll do well, CAT. The idea is reduce your stress as far as CAT is concerned, and that will ensure that you do well in CAT. So mindset during the CAT. I normally recommend do not keep targets. Reason being, we don't know how the paper is going to be. It's going to be tough or it could be easy. Also, your slot paper could be a little different from the other slot papers in terms of difficulty level. So because if you keep a target and the paper is tough and you're not able to reach your target, high chance you'll come under stress and that will lower your performance. Vice versa also happens. You keep a target and the paper is very easy. So in that case, you reach your target, and the moment you reach your target, psychology you get relaxed. But since the score required is higher, you're not able to reach the score, and again you do bad. So it makes sense not to keep targets. Try to do as much as possible, as far as possible. That's what is important, right? You need to have a strategy in place. Okay, the paper is tough. I mean, this is what I'll do. The paper is easy. This is what I'll do. Technically, you cannot find out the paper is tough or easy during the examination. But the one way to gauge is if you're getting the answers, that means the paper is easy, because if you're getting the answers, others are also going to get the answers. If you're not getting the answers, others are also not getting the answers. So if you're finding the paper tough, pick up a few easy ones and try to solve. If you're finding the paper easy, you're able to get the answer, push yourself to solve more number of questions. So vary the strategy based on how the examination is. During the exam, don't predict how you perform. I've seen students doing that. They find a section tough and they're not able to solve enough questions and they give up. When they come out of the exam, they realize, oh, I did well in that section because the paper was tough or the section was tough. Everyone performed badly. So you clearly cut off for that section. But because you gave up, your next section you did badly. So don't give up. Keep your best till the end. I mean, don't predict how the paper is going to be. Just that 2 hours, ensure that you do your well. Each 40 minutes in that section, do your best. When you go to next section, don't think about how you have performed in the previous section. Ensure that you do well in the 2 hours. And give your best during the time of exam. It's just 2 hours of the examination. So ensure that you do best in that 2 hours of the examination and don't think of anything else as such. Once the 2 hours is over, then think about how the paper was, how the paper is, and so on. Then analyze the paper. But during the 2 hours, try doing your best. Right? And by chance, if things don't go as per plan, because you made a plan before the paper, you made a strategy, but things are not working as per strategy, then take a break for 10-15 seconds. I mean, just sit, think and replan. Oh, this is the time left. These are a number of questions left. This is what I should do next, and so on. So replan your paper and go according to your plan. Right? I hope this will help you with regards to preparation in the exam. All the best and do it. Thank you.